Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from all across the world to our esteemed stakeholders and project sponsors. Today, I'm presenting the current status of the Hunt Project Management Software Implementation, designated as Project HPM 2025. As of now, our project status is marked yellow, indicating that we are encountering some schedule delays. This presentation will divulge into the specifics of these delays, their impacts, and our strategy plan to navigate through them effectively. One of the significant risks that have materialized is schedule delays. These delays have primarily affected critical components such as our project timeline development, stakeholders communication plan, and the training rollout. Consequently, we have observed a budget escalation of $20,000 attributed to the prolonged engagement of resources. Additionally, our project timeline has been extended by 2 weeks. It is noteworthy to tell you that over 50% of projects globally over the past 8 years have experienced similar delays. This is a commonality amongst all challenges in project management. The schedule delays has resulted in several key issues impacting the project. First, we have the training rollout has been delayed by 2 weeks, which directly affects end users' readiness. Second, the vendor contract extension has increased costs beyond our initial estimate. Additionally, stakeholders' frustration has grown due to missed milestones and shifting deadlines. Our resources are now facing significant bottleneck as teams juggle overlapping tasks, leading to increased overtime required for our employees. Addressing these issues is critical to keeping the project on task. Now, as we move forward, 3 key risks must be actively managed. First is the vendors delay remains a major concern as third-party dependency could lead to further timeline extensions. Second, stakeholders' miscommunication pose a risk as inconsistent real-time updates may cause misalignment and affect decision-making. Lastly, budget overruns are a pressing issue as unplanned resources costs could stretch our financial constraints. To mitigate these risks, we are strengthening vendor agreements, enhancing stakeholder engagement with transparent communication, and closely monitoring financial allocations. Now on to the earned value analyst, where project performance matrix. Here, this provides us a snapshot of project performance. Currently, our SPI stands at a 0.90, indicating the project is behind schedule. However, our CPI is at 1.05, meaning we are slightly under budget. The schedule variance is at a negative 5,000, signaling a delay in progress, while the cost variance is at a surplus of 3,000, suggesting cost savings in certain areas. These insights help us guide us to the strategic decisions to improve schedule efficiency while maintaining budget control. Now on to the Get Well plan. To recover from schedule delays and budget overruns, we have developed this plan to get well, and let me tell you about it. Our first goal is to reallocate resources to high priority tasks to streamline workflow. Secondly, we are in discussion with our vendors to negotiate revised pricing and extended timelines where necessary. Third, improving stakeholders' communication is a top priority with weekly updates to ensure alignment and transparency. Lastly, we plan to utilize contingency funds strategically to mitigate any further setbacks. These combined efforts will help stabilize the project and keep us on course. Therefore, over the next 30 days, we have several key milestones to focus on. First, we will finalize the PMIS testing phase to ensure the system is fully operational and meet end users' expectations. Then the pilot training program will be completed to equip key users with necessary skills. Monitoring the stakeholders' engagement remains our top priority, ensuring transparent communication and prompt feedback collection. Lastly, a final risk review will be conducted before project launch to mitigate any last-minute concerns and enhance overall project readiness. We've made it to the last slide. As we conclude this presentation, I want to extend my sincerest appreciation to all the stakeholders for your continued engagement and support. Your insight and feedback are invaluable as we navigate this project challenge. I encourage any questions and feedback at this time. As we collaborate, it is key to our success. Moving forward, we will remain focused on risk management and executing our Get Well plan to ensure the project stays on track. Again, I'm Letitia Hunt, and I want to thank you, and I look forward to working together for success for project outcome.